Wow.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about NBA Young Boy as well as his fourth baby mama Jania and Meshell, and also today we have in attendance Jania and Meshell's baby daddy Dejounte Murray, Money Yaya, Finesse 2 times, and last but not least we have NLE Choppa and his second baby mama Marissa. And before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulders. I done been down for some.
Why I woke up this morning, y'all, and I seen that stuff on the internet about Jania and Meshell taking her ASS back up over there with Dejounte Murray. I wouldn't give a dang if his birthday was in a couple days. I wouldn't care if y'all did previously already buy them boxing match tickets. Them tickets, I wouldn't have been going no MF and where. Dejounte Murray is trying to hold on to our girl Jania and Meshell as a collector's item, y'all, because he is a fan of NBA Young Boy, and I said what I said. That man ain't gonna never marry her because he ain't gonna probably never make it to retirement the way that he keep injuring himself and trying to take it out on Jania and Meshell like she doing something wrong. I know y'all know I was hot when I woke up this morning and seen that Jania and Meshell was out at that fight that happened last night. What was it, the Crawford fight or something like that? Yeah, I got it right. It was the Canelo versus Crawford fight. And my only question is, if y'all supposed to be rich and y'all supposed to be millionaires, why was y'all sitting in the nosebleeds? Because that didn't even make no sense. So y'all know that I received DMs to my inbox, and that's how we're able to make these videos, you guys, and make them make sense. Is because NBA Young Boy fans and supporters send in tea to me, or I come up with tea on my own by going through social media to see what the internet is talking about. Well, yesterday when I was making my video, at the end of my video, right when I was about to finish up, I had received a DM from someone telling me that Jania and Meshell had posted a screenshot on her story where she was just greeting all of her new followers because she had went from 3.1 million followers to 3.5 million followers since NBA Young Boy and her popped back outside. The NBA Young Boy fan and supporter who sent this information to me wanted me to pay attention to the timestamp on the screenshot, which would have put NBA Young Boy's baby mama Jania and Meshell in Sacramento, California at the time, or in Las Vegas, Nevada with Dejounte. And to be honest, you guys, there was enough hours in yesterday and part of the day before, which would have made 24 hours for Jania and Meshell to be in Sacramento, California with NBA Young Boy. And if Dejounte Murray sent her a private jet to get her from Sacramento, flew her to Houston to pick up her auntie, flew to Las Vegas to attend the show with Dejounte Murray, and make it back to Houston by this morning via private jet. And so, y'all, I'm not a flight attendant or a pilot or any of that, but you know, we all got access to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT be helping me put some stuff together when I don't understand. So according to ChatGPT, it says, yes, that's possible within 24 hours on a private jet. Let me break it down for you in flight times, nonstop, no delays, not including ground transfers or fueling. From Sacramento to Houston, that will be about 3.5 hours. From Houston to Las Vegas will be about 2.5 hours. And from Las Vegas back to Houston will be about 2.5 to 3 hours. So the total airtime will be 9 to 10 hours. Even with fueling, boarding, car rides between airports, venues, and maybe short breaks, you still be looking at 12 to 14 hours total trip time. That leaves plenty of room within a 24-hour window to complete Sacramento, Houston, Las Vegas, back to Houston overnight and into the next day. Private jets make this doable because no TSA security wait times, flexible departure times, ability to land at smaller airports closer to venues and hotels. So yes, someone could pull that off, keep it under wraps from social media, and still make it back to Houston the next day without it being obvious. And y'all can't sit up here and say that that's not possible, because if AI says it's possible, then it's possible. And Dejounte being in the NBA, he has access to certain things things that typically Jania and meshell wouldn't have access to. And if they are breaking up, or if they are in the midst of a breakup, then I can understand her needing time to actually get over the situation. And it just is what it is. The girl been with the dude for like 3 or 4 years. We can't expect for her to just turn off cold turkey. Like, even with NBA Youngboy having what he got going on and his sister wife circus, we can't just expect Jania and meshell to just drop everything, because she is basically an NBA player's girlfriend, and I feel like the NBA goes by a certain standard, and maybe she wants to protect Dejounte still from having his name being dragged through the mud because of her supporters. And Jania and meshell, if anybody, knows exactly how her supporters can be, so I guess she's just trying to take it slow to make sure that she stays in control of the assets she was able to accumulate while being in the relationship with Dejounte Murray. And the fact that the National Basketball Association is very different from the music industry, and they're very professional, and I feel like she just has to play by a certain standard until it's okay for her to go. And yes, I ain't gonna lie, y'all know that I be glitching when it comes to Jania and meshell, so I was a little upset when people had let me know that she was with Dejounte Murray last night, but this I feel like was pre-planned. And like I said, y'all, I'm not into the sports world, boxing, basketball, golf, soccer, football. I don't know nothing about that, so I'm not sure what it was about this Canelo and Crawford fight. Maybe y'all can educate me down in the comments. But Dejounte Murray's birthday is September 19th, so I do believe maybe if this fight was like such a big fight, maybe he wanted to just treat himself to this before his birthday, and so this was something that him and Jania had already had planned. There was no way that anybody should have known Jania was here, because they were not sitting on the floor, y'all. They were sitting up in the nosebleeds, and so it's like people wouldn't even have noticed her there if it wasn't for this one person filming her on their Instagram story for 12 seconds. And I'm pretty sure Jania and meshell got her family down packed as far as what's okay to post and what's not okay to post, but her auntie did upload this TikTok of her standing inside of that very same private jet that we're now discussing. And to be honest, I don't owe nobody no loyalty, not even Jania, and I just think it's real weird how her auntie be having more fun than her, because it really be your own family choosing sides after she didn't touch that rich life. I can see her not wanting to let that go, because NBA Youngboy ain't the same as Dejounte Murray. Dejounte Murray might love Jania to have her auntie around or her family around, bring them around, whatever, we all family. But I think it's safe to say that NBA Youngboy not giving that same energy. He just wants Jania and meshell by himself, and he's probably not as privy as wanting to have Jania and meshell's family around, because y'all know he likes his secrecy. And I can see Jania's family encouraging her to stay with Dejounte, rather she's happy or sad, because of the things that they are able to access because of her giving them the foot in the door. That's just my unpopular opinion, though. Y'all know I'm very opinionated over here on this channel. My opinions don't make it true, though. And I can see Jania not wanting to go back around Dejounte alone, because maybe she would be susceptible to him trying to force her back into the relationship with him, to be subject to the same treatment she had been getting subject to. And I don't have like actual proof, but there have been like more than 10 people telling me that the reason that Dejounte Murray and Jania and meshell really broke up wasn't because of her daughter Iceland looking like Devin, or the fact that Dejounte thought that Devin could have been the daddy instead of him. It was really because allegedly Dejounte Murray was out there cheating on Jania. Now, when I do get some proof, y'all know I don't mind telling y'all, but I'm just saying that this is the reason why they are ending their relationship. Allegedly. According to Jania and meshell's aunt's social media, you guys, she was also showing on her Instagram story that she was in attendance at the fight, which confirms that Jania and meshell was indeed in Las Vegas with Dejounte Murray. She might have not been staying with Dejounte Murray. Her and her aunt might have had their own hotel room from the look of her aunt's Instagram story. And the guy who allegedly recorded Jania and meshell is this guy right here who's standing next to Dejounte Murray. Is it just me, or is it weird for someone to record you for 12 seconds and put it on their Instagram story? It's really given that they was trying to expose her for being back in the mix after she popped out with NBA Youngboy, to make her fans and supporters feel like that she really wasn't like telling the truth. Y'all really be over here sitting in my car talking to myself on these videos. I don't even be talking to nobody. I'll be talking to thin air, just predicting stuff to myself. Y'all, I don't be knowing what be going on. That's why I be coming to making videos like y'all. Help me make it make sense, because this is like a whole soap opera drama, like The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, NBA Youngboy and his sister wives. These are really merely just unpopular opinions at the end of the day. I don't really be knowing what I be talking about. I just know that I be entertaining y'all. But yeah, now that I got that out, we can continue. I'm not gonna lie, this makes Dejounte seem controlling AF. Like, everything that Jilly ever said about him was absolutely true. And then the fact, y'all, he hit me up on social media, which was super weird because, boy, why you bothering me? I don't even know you. And I be over here talking to myself. I don't be bothering nobody. Talking about some speaking negative on you. Boy, I'm 1 in a million. And what's even more crazy while we on the subject is NBA Young Boy has never contacted me. I've never talked to that man. And I put that on my dad, daddy, and my Down syndrome child. And rather this Dejounte Murray page was really his page, the fan page, I don't care. It got your name on it. Why are you contacting me, sir? Like, I literally been supporting Jania before Dejounte even came in the picture. So for him to say I'm always speaking a negative on him really just bothered me, y'all, because I'm a nice person and I did my researching behind that man, and can't everybody be lying on him? Money does not control me. I do not care about that. I'm rich in spirit, rich in life, rich in love for my supporters. I don't need no money to make me happy. And if y'all are successful, or you are successful and was able to go and secure a big bag and change generational curses for your family, then more power to you. Congratulations. It ain't never no hate on me. I have a man. I've been with the same man since I was 15 years old. We got all our kids together, and I don't know. This is just a hobby for me. People is weird reaching out to me. Leave me alone. Cause why you even watching me?
Tell me why this ass nigga spoke on me. Why the you even watching me? You supposed to be a gangster though, but you watching me.
I went to Dejounte's other friend's Instagram, so I was able to secure this other video, you guys, and they were trying to hide Jania and her aunt at first, so I don't know what's going on. Well, I do know what's going on, but one of his friends wanted to record, and the other friend was trying to respect their privacy, because you see he zoomed in on the screen, and when he did so, he was moving his camera over Jania and her aunt's head. But did y'all see them shorts down there at the bottom right-hand corner? Let me show you. I know y'all see that little piece of thigh down there. They tried to be slick, and Dejounte tried to expose her, but he ain't really exposing nobody but himself and letting us know how bothered he really is. So I received some tea in my DM earlier today where someone was telling me that on August 25th that they personally saw Jania, meshell, and NBA Young Boy outside together while he was shooting certain scenes to a music video that he had just recently released, y'all. Unfortunately, as much as I love y'all, I can't show y'all the full DM of the person because that will put her identity in jeopardy, and I wouldn't want NBA Young Boy to get her in trouble. She gave me permission to read these small parts. She says, I've been wanting to message you because I'm from New Orleans and YB recently came down to shoot a music video to the last video he dropped. She gave me all the other details in between, you guys, and then she said Jania literally was outside my house that night. She pulled up and got out the car with Casey and went and got back in the black truck YB was in. And I'll send her the screenshot to see if it was this same black truck because, y'all, I really don't know at the end of the day. People want me to know this information. She allegedly checked her receipts, y'all, and she said that it was definitely Monday, August 25th. And I will update y'all when I have more information, but I basically brought this up because I wanted to show y'all that Jania, meshell, and NBA Young Boy been together. She just didn't want the internet to know because I guess she trying to figure out what she gonna do. Leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below and let me know what y'all think about the situation. And y'all know I ain't gonna never let y'all forget that just 7 months ago, Finesse 2 Times was doing an interview allegedly about Jania, meshell, and Dejounte Murray and NBA Young Boy, so let's not forget that. And then NBA Young Boy did respond to Finesse 2 Times real ucked up once he realized that he was trying to hit up Jania, meshell, allegedly.
Nah, you sound like a bitch who I kicked out, nigga. I ain't trying to hear none of that mental health shit, boy. Hey, you know how that shit turned out, you pussy ass nigga. You wrote my hoe. I ain't tell you nothing, bitch. I told your hoe something. This bitch ass nigga wanna at me. Man, I ain't tell your bitch ass. I ain't tell your botched ass nigga when you play with my whole nigga. I just post your bitch.
Now don't tell me y'all forgot how fast Jania, meshell ran to the MFN internet to clear her name, and that was the fastest I done ever seen her post on Twitter before to clear her name about something somebody else said about her having something to do with NBA Young Boy, and that was during the time her and Dejounte was allegedly good. She came to the internet with a quickness and said, that's an MFN lie. Don't play with my dang name like that, bro. And I'm tired of y'all jailhouse detectives and lawyers all in the comments saying saying that Dejounte Murray can sue me for not liking him. He cannot sue me for not liking him. The NBA got that man spoiled. He think that everybody's supposed to give him first-hand treatment. That man loved NBA Young Boy so much, he wanted a collector's item in Jania and meshell, and I said what I said. And because he knew who Jania and meshell was before she knew who he was, he knew exactly how to control her. He knew exactly how to get up under her skin. He knew exactly what to do to put her back into that same headspace that she used to be in before her and NBA Young Boy separated. She never even gave herself a chance to do anything she wanted to do, chase her dreams or none of that before settling down in a new relationship with a new man who she didn't even know knew her before she knew him. Because real recognize real, and you can see it all in Jania and meshell's eyes and her body language. I'm somebody who read body language. I don't be paying nothing, no type of attention to what nobody mouth saying, because a mouth can say anything. I ain't gonna lie and say Jania and meshell didn't elevate while being with him, because she did. So I kind of understand the choices she had to make to get to where she is. But ultimately, if he's doing what the internet really say he doing, then she need to move around expeditiously. Well, moving along, someone left a YouTube comment on one of my previous videos concerning money Yaya, and this is what they had to say. My daughter is good friends with Yaya for 14 years now and is always at Floyd's house. She was supposed to go to the LA concert with Yaya, but she decided to go with another friend. She told me Yaya had to buy tickets to the concert. I was shocked. I thought she would be able to get in free. And I appreciate this small piece of information, but you gotta know you just got your daughter cut off if this is true. So in yesterday's video, you guys, I had stated that NBA Young Boy's baby mama Jania and meshell attended an after party at Encore. However, I was wrong, and I wanted to come back and clear up my misinformation, you guys. Someone had let me know down in the YouTube comments that this club that Jania and meshell was in was not Encore. It was a club called, don't give me the murder in the name, y'all, because y'all know I don't do names very well, but y'all can see right here what the club is called. But Jania is on a much more elevated level than she was in 2018, 2017, 2019, and 2020 before she had social media, y'all. So now she's moving like a real life celebrity. So we really out here playing Where's Waldo with Jania. Because y'all know one thing Jania and meshell gonna do is lie. Ooh, she gonna lie till she fly. Well, moving along, NLE Choppa is out here, y'all, antagonizing his baby mamas after he got on my Instagram many moons ago, y'all, and had the nerve to tell me that I be antagonizing people, and I don't know why these men is over here picking with me, why they be messing with me, because I don't even talk about him. The last time I checked, I thought NLE Choppa was a YB fan too. If you want to submit a donation to get your baby mamas on the roster, all you gotta do is say that. Probably not after today's video though. You can't knock me for trying. Anyway, NLE Choppa's fans, as well as the ones that he shares with his baby mama Marissa, you guys, are very heated with him after his baby mama Marissa got on her Twitter today, you guys, and let us know that NLE Choppa is taking her to family custody court for custody of their son, Chosen, y'all. And when she found that out, she didn't waste no time letting us know how much of a piece of ish she thought that her baby daddy was. And this is what she had to say. Marissa went on to say, I can't believe this itch is taking me to court about a child he doesn't even call. LMAO, I get so angry just thinking about this ish. Itch can't even tell a MFer when's the last time Chosen been to the doctor or even been to a doctor's appointment. I tell you what, Chosen's birthday was a month ago. This itch has only called one time. A ninja will literally try to break you behind your child. I serve God for real. God seen everything I went through behind closed doors. God seen me there by myself, praying by myself with my son in my hands and my eyes full of tears. God gave me the strength when I felt weak as hell. I know for sure God got me. This itch can't even fill up all 20 Instagram slides of different occasions when he saw Chosen. Ninja don't even know what Chosen did last week. You ever met a ninja get mad because his baby mamas got cool without him? He was lying to both of us, trying to make it seem like both of us was crazy and delusional. Real deal got mad because we is cool. A Twitter user commented, taking you to court? Yeah, trying to take me to court for a child he barely see, a child he had fasting at 1 year old, saying a child didn't need to eat 3 times a day. Kids come home starving. Just call me crash out behind my son. gun. NLE Choppa's first baby mama, Mariah, even chimed in on the conversation, you guys, co-signing what his baby mama, Marissa, was talking about as far as him starving the kids. She went on to say, be starving Clover ass as well. The comments said things like, it's the other baby mama testimony for me. I'm howling. I know that's right. Call it out. Someone else said, oh my God, since his AWS fasting, that don't mean everybody else want to be hungry and only eat one time a day. It's not funny, but what the helly? Mariah went on to say, only if y'all knew a piece of this ish that's going on behind them fake AWS photo shoots he do with our kids, LMFAO, up out of here. Marissa quoted Mariah's tweet where she said that he be starving Clover AWS as well, and Marissa said delusional AWS ish. NLE Choppa's mom had got on her Instagram story, you guys, to respond to what Marissa was talking about concerning her grandson Chosen, and this is what she had to say in response to Marissa. His mom went on to enable him by saying how he's starving his kids and he got hired chefs. She went on to throw salt on Marissa by saying, how can you call your son, text, or FaceTime when you don't have him anyway? I guess Marissa had enough, y'all, because she posted every single screenshot she had with NLE Choppa on her Instagram story, and I got them all. Marissa went on to post screenshots from NLE Choppa in her text messages with him being the gray, saying, listen, I'm not gonna argue with you on everything I love. He ain't supposed to eat 3 times a day. The fuck, like I said. Marissa captioned it and said, LMAO, never did I ever need to lie. NLE Choppa went on to say, the ninja don't need 3 dang meals. He's juicing with his dad, which is healthy, and clean out his tummy for good gut health. Like I said, when you get him at 6 p.m., stuff him all the F you want. He's forever well taken care of, ninja. NLE Choppa went on to say, Marissa, if he ate this morning, realistically, his next meal should come around the time you're getting him, 12 to 6. Body is like a clock. He will be fine. If it ain't one thing, I know that's dietary stuff. Babies, adults to GGs. Marissa responded and says, nah, he ate at 10. He needs lunch. This time around is his dinner. He went on to say, it's still fine. He's not supposed to eat 3 times a day anyway. He will be fine. Marissa went on to say, no, it's not. If he's hungry, yes, he is supposed to eat 3 times a day. He is not a ucking adult, Bryson. What are you talking about? He is a baby. Like, are you serious? He's not supposed to eat 3 times a day anyway. What are you talking about? NLE Choppa went on to say, listen, I'm not finna argue with you on everything I love. He ain't supposed to eat 3 times a day, TF. She went on to post more screenshots and saying that this was October of last year and her son was barely 1 coming off of formula. And you can see NLE Choppa saying his AWS is hungry. When pulling up, I gotta get these clothes from down the street. I'ma just wait on you. She said, you ain't fed him? He says, I have his bottle. We took a nap, then woke up, just finished getting a haircut. She said milk is just something for him to drink. He actually need food now. He goes on to say, I thought he had already ate. It's okay. We over here on a juice fast. I'm feeding him some. That's gonna flush him out. NLE Choppa must be slow. You can't flush out no baby. You gonna dehydrate him. Marissa went on to say, not funny. He hasn't ate since this morning then. That's a baby. Marissa goes on to caption this next screenshot saying, LMAO beet juice for a child that was barely 14 months old. NLE Choppa responded, juice fills him up too. Marissa says he's pooped 3 times a day. He has healthy bowel movements. Choppa says, and he ain't ucking complaining. Only thing he's saying is Google Gaga over here. He's straight. Well, he finna ish 6. Marissa says, ninja, if you put food, he's gonna want it. He goes on to say, we finna double up. He's straight. He got beef juice. And then went on to correct himself by saying beet with great benefits, which is a fruit. So technically he mother ucking eating. I don't give a fuck what an MF are talking about. How far? Cause I got to go. Marissa went on to say, be real. You couldn't even feed my child. He says, well, hinders me as the father, but it's something out of my control. She said, cool. He says, we were fasting. Just have him the wrong juice. He went on to say, but learning experiences make great leaders. Won't happen again, I promise. I'm not who I was yesterday or the day before, so on and so on. Marissa captioned the post and said, LMAO, be smooth. Anything I say, I can back it up. Ninja sent me a chat GPT. Marissa posted more screenshots where NLE Choppa was looking a fool by saying, gee, he do not need 3 meals, my ninja. Marissa said, I'm finna ask the world real quick. He says, a baby don't need 3 whole meals a day. Ask the world the F. She says, ninja, it's 6 p.m. He hasn't ucking 8 since 10 a.m. Are you ucking slow? He says, like I said, he been drinking juice. Are you ucking slow? Getting him to have healthy bowel movements. Are you ucking slow? Nigga got a Gucci man belly. Y'all overstuffing him like a teddy bear. This really gotta be a joke, y'all. Like, they really gotta be kidding. I know they ain't serious. They shouldn't have had no dang baby if they don't even, I mean, I'm not saying Marissa don't know because she is a great mom. She do be taking care of Chosen, but what is NLE Choppa on? If he been fasting that much to where it's messing up his brain, he need to go eat something his MF self. He went on to say he can miss an MF meal if I say he can. Juice fills him up too. So when Bryson's mom entered the chat and told Marissa, how can you call your son, text, or FaceTime when you don't have him anyway? Marissa had responded on her Instagram story, and this is what she said. Who doesn't have who? You're mad because I have a routine with his godparents who've been there since day one. Who stepped up more than that man ever has? You're mad because I hold him accountable and not kiss his sissy ASS. You're mad because I have someone to help me when I need it. Anytime that man has Clover, high percent chance y'all got her and not him. You can't pull my card. Everybody know I'm a parent. Y'all don't even call to know who got him. But we know who don't be having him though. Marissa went on to say, and if Chosen is ever with his godparents, bet I didn't talk to him over 6 times a day. You say you stand out of it, stay out of it, because all you going to do is enable him. You want to keep portraying to the world like he just this good ASS of a dad. Up out of here. I ain't perfect, but I ain't never falling short behind my son. And when you went over to NLE Choppa's first baby mama Mariah's Instagram story, she had a whole plate posted of what type of food Clover eats when she's home with her and not when she's over there with Bryson or his mom. Mariah posted, never missing no meals over here. Smothered chicken, baked mac, fried cabbage, overly good. Y'all, look at my fat ASS hungry over there. Show do look good. Ooh, I'm so hungry. I gotta finish this video so I can go eat me something. Well, moving along, NBA Young Boy's second baby mama, Trania, who we all call Nia, had got on her Instagram story today to let NBA Young Boy fans and supporters know this. I love y'all, but please stop asking me, is Tay Tay going on a tour or to a concert? It's giving frisky because a fan threw her panties at NBA Young Boy during his concert in Oakland, y'all, and he picked them up and laughed and threw them back down, and I know she was embarrassed. Girl, you would have been better off throwing your phone on the stage. NBA Young Boy fans and supporters made sure to send me Dejounte Murray's story because they wanted me to see what he looked like, y'all, and he looked dusty, like he ain't shaved or bathed. I don't remember what platform somebody sent me that information on, but they were saying that Dejounte needs to stop messing with Jania, Meshell, and NBA Young Boy because something about Jania, Meshell is the only thing protecting him, and I don't know, it just gave me flashbacks to Jada Youngin and King Von. Like, what's really going on? Said something along the lines of he's scared to be in New Orleans by himself if Jania leave because he think the NBA Young Boy gonna set him up or something. He's scared of Young Boy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find it for y'all. We can talk about it in the next video. NBA Young Boy ain't putting nothing over me because I know he loved Jania Meshell, and he is a Libra just like my husband is a Libra, and him and Jania Meshell being high school sweethearts, and I'm a high school sweetheart, so I can relate to type of stuff like that, y'all. And me and my man, I'm not saying, I'm not comparing no relationships, but I'm just saying me and my man broke up for like a 3, 4, 5 year period. I also had a baby by somebody else, and he accepted my baby and took me back, and we've been together for a long MFing time now, and it's possible. And I don't care anybody out there saying that Jania made mistakes when she was young and YB won't take her back. Y'all don't know what that man gonna do. Y'all cannot predict what he gonna do because anything is literally possible when you're rich and in love. And so I need for y'all to stop shutting down my theories because I am rooting for NBA Young Boy and Jania Meshell to work out their issues, even if she gotta be in a polygamous relationship with Jaslyn. Rather Jaslyn get divorced and get a whole bunch of money. Who knows? I don't know. I hope they're able to work it out, y'all. But before we get out of here, I want to let y'all hear that NBA Young Boy must know what's going on between Jania and Dejounte, y'all, because he has never performed Red Eye on any of his tour stops except for the tour stop last night, y'all, when he was in Sacramento, California. And this is the show where Jania was allegedly with him before Dejounte Murray sent her the private jet for her to fly to Houston, get her auntie, fly to Las Vegas to go to the fight with him, stay the night at the hotel, and fly back to Houston in the morning to make it look like she never left. And allegedly, that's why he sang his heart out on Red Eye, y'all. That's why he made sure to breathe in real deep when he screamed out, "I want my knee back." Stop playing with me, y'all. I'm finna go to bed now. I ain't got time for y'all tonight. The The comments said things like, y'all would have been pulling me off the ground. Someone else said, I want my knee back. Other comments read things like, he don't normally say the names. He really want her back. SMH, they didn't deserve this song, man. What did he actually say? Nene name question mark? And someone was like, yes.
So long, sleeping from soap with a soap. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Here's some brand new Gucci low. Some Gucci walking. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk.